Reporting work hours performed under the National Maintenance Agreements Program is not only simple and easy, it is also mandatory. Article 26 of the NMA, entitled Reporting Requirements and Administrative Fees, states that NMA contractors are required to report all work hours performed under the agreement for each craft and for each location that the agreement has been approved. This process is performed online at the NMAPC's website, where contractors will need to log into their account using their username and password and report any work hours that they have performed for each Site Extension Request, SER, that has been approved. As previously indicated, reporting work hours performed under the NMA is simple and easy. In a few moments, we'll review a detailed tutorial that will assist you in completing the process of reporting work hours on the NMAPC website. It is important to note that timely and accurate work hour reporting goes further than just being a requirement of the NMA. It also serves as a vital metric used by the NMAPC to assess the strength and vitality of the union construction and maintenance industry. While a contractor's individual work hour reports are always kept confidential, work hours reported by all contractors under the NMAPC program are aggregated by industry, state, and craft and used for various business-related activities by the NMAPC. In the event that you have any specific questions about how the NMAPC uses work hours reported under the NMAPC program, please contact the administrative office directly. Additionally, reporting work hours is a major criteria and the basis of qualification for contractors seeking to apply for our industry's most prestigious award, the NMAPC Zero Injury Safety Awards, also known as ZISA. In order for contractors and/or construction managers to qualify for a ZISA award, they must be current in submitting work hours. Now let's take a look at what you'll need to have available before reporting your work hours on nmapc.org. First, you will need to have your NMAPC username and password. If you do not have one, please contact our administrative office and we'll notify you who within your organization is listed as the primary point of contact. Second, you will need to know either the Site Extension Request, SER number, that you will be reporting work hours on, or the name of the owner-client, along with its facility name and the name of the project. It is important to note that contractors must report work hours for each SER that has been approved or until the contractor has indicated that the project is complete. Therefore, the next two pieces of information will need to be specific to each SER that you plan to report work hours for. The period of time, i.e., first, second, third, or fourth quarter, and the year that the work hours you are reporting on occurred. And finally, the number of hours that your company performed with each craft specific to that SER. Now let's take a moment to explore the NMAPC's work hours reporting process, as well as review how a contractor will need to report their work hours on a quarterly basis. Step 1. Open your internet browser and visit the NMAPC website. From here, you will want to log into the NMAPC site using your username and password. Step 2. Once you have logged in, you will be able to access the NMAPC Work Hours reporting module by scrolling down to the blue Report Work Hours button located in the right-hand column about halfway down the page. At this point, you will be redirected to your company's main work hours dashboard, where you will be able to view all of your company's active NMA SERs. It is important to note that for the purposes of the work hours reporting process, the NMAPC considers all SERs to be active. That is, work is still ongoing until such time as the contractor notifies our system that the project is complete. This procedure will be explained in a few moments. From here, let's take a moment to review the functionality of the Work Hours reporting module before we explain how to report your work hours. Immediately upon pulling up your company's work hours reporting dashboard, it will be clear as to whether or not your organization has SERs with one or more reporting periods overdue. Any SERs that are overdue will be highlighted in red and have a red clock displayed next to it. Please note that all active SERs must have work hours reported on a quarterly basis. SERs that do not require work hours to be reported at the current time will have a green clock displayed next to them. Upon logging in, the Work Hours dashboard automatically defaults to display all of your company's active SERs. That is, the work associated with this SER is still ongoing. Users can also access SERs that have previously been marked as completed by selecting the Completed option. And finally, users can view all of their SERs, including both those whose project status is active and completed, by selecting the All option. Users can further sort their SERs by several categories, including project name, owner-client, plant, city, or state, by selecting the appropriate category name. This can be helpful for those contractors who have multiple SERs within their work hours reporting dashboard. In the event that you are unsure that a specific SER is the one that you are looking for, you have the option to click on either the name of the project or the SER number to see the details of the original SER that was submitted in a new window. Now that we've explained the navigation of the NMAPC's Work Hours reporting dashboard, let's demonstrate how contractors will need to report their work hours performed under the NMAPC program. Step 3. Once you identify the SER that you would like to report NMA Work Hours under, you will need to select the blue Report Hours button located to the right of it. Upon selecting the Report Hours button, you will be directed to the Work Hours reporting form for that specific SER. Step 4. Users have the option of reporting work hours by quarter or by month. It is important to note that the NMAPC mandates that contractors, at a minimum, report work hours on a quarterly basis. However, some contractors may find that it is easier from an administrative standpoint to report work hours on a monthly basis. Be sure to select the appropriate period, i.e. quarter or month, as well as the year for which you will be reporting work hours. Step 5. Next, enter the number of work hours that you performed during this reporting period for each of the crafts listed below. Please note that only the crafts that approve this specific SER will be listed as an option for you to report work hours. Also, in the event that you do not have any work hours to report for one of the crafts listed on the work hours reporting form, you can either enter 0 or skip that particular craft. Step 6. Before submitting your work hours report for this SER, indicate whether the project that pertains to this SER has been completed. Selecting Yes means you probably won't need to report hours for this project in the future. Selecting No will keep this SER in your active projects file. Step 7. After selecting the appropriate project status option, submit your work hours report by clicking on the blue Report Work Hours button at the bottom of the form. Step 8. Following the submission of your work hours report, you will be taken to a confirmation page highlighting the work hours that you just submitted. In the event that you notice any errors, you will have the ability to edit the report that you just submitted. Step 9. Once you are satisfied with the accuracy of your report, you can return to your company's main dashboard where you can report work hours for another SER by selecting the blue Return to Main Dashboard button listed at the top of the page. Now that we have reviewed the process for reporting work hours to SERs that have had work performed under them during a specific reporting period, let's take a look at the Report 0 Hours option. The NMA PC also acknowledges that oftentimes contractors may have active SERs that did not incur any work during a reporting period. This could be for a variety of different reasons, including that the project has not yet started, or that the SER in question was for routine or ongoing maintenance activities at a facility and no work orders were given by the owner to the contractor for this period. Regardless of the reason that no work hours were performed, the NMA still mandates that contractors must report 0 work hours for all active SERs. As a result, the NMA's work hours reporting system also provides for a quick option that allows contractors to report 0 hours for a particular SER. Step 1. Once you identify the SER that you would like to report 0 work hours under, select the blue Report 0 Hours button located to the right of it. Step 2. From here, users will need to select the appropriate quarter and year for your 0 work hours report, as well as indicate whether the project that pertains to this SER has been completed. Selecting Yes means you probably won't need to report hours for this project in the future, while selecting No will keep this SER in your active projects file. Step 3. After selecting the appropriate project status option, submit your report by clicking on the blue Report 0 Work Hours button. At this point, you will return to your company's main dashboard where you can report work hours for another SER. Additional options for users to manage their work hours reporting dashboard include the ability to update an SER's project status. This is important because the NMA PC mandates that all active SERs must have work hours reported to them on a quarterly basis. Users can quickly change the project status of a specific SER from active to completed by locating the drop-down box associated with the SER that currently reads active and selecting completed. When you update the project status as completed, it will be reassigned to the completed page and no further work hours will need to be reported for this specific SER. Remember, users can still access SERs that have been completed by selecting the Completed option at the top of the Work Hours Reporting dashboard. Another helpful feature of the Work Hours Reporting dashboard allows users access to all the work hours that have been reported under each specific SER by simply selecting the View History link next to the appropriate SER. This option allows users to identify if work hours have been reported for a previous reporting period, edit work hours that have been previously reported for this SER, as well as add an additional reporting period. Reporting work hours can strengthen your position in the marketplace. Your proficiency in a given industry sector can be easily demonstrated by the hours you report. Over time, this data quantifies the value of the NMA PC tripartite business model. Lastly, the NMA PC Work Hours Reporting module benefits contractors by maintaining an individual archive for each contractor. Reporting work hours provides you with a set of powerful, built-in marketing tools for your business. Signatory contractors have 24/7 access to their reported work hours. Contractors can view work hours by date range, owner, state, industry, or craft union, including the ability to automatically generate graphs and charts displaying your company's NMA PC work hour information. To take advantage of this tool, simply select the Work Hours Summary option in the yellow navigation bar located at the top of the page. These charts and graphs are perfect for including in reports, bids, and presentations to potential clients. If you have questions about reporting your NMA work hours or how to report using our automated system, please visit the How to Report page located in the yellow navigation bar at the top of the page. For more detailed questions or concerns, please contact the NMA PC Administrative Office.